Case 1. She took child support while the child lived with him. Judge flipped everything.
Mr. Roberts, you filed this case before the court?
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on?
Well, I still pay child support because our daughter goes to school. It's better for her to go to school in her area as opposed to mine. Our schools are terrible. We don't really do well over there, and her school is great over there. But I wanted kind of a reduction.
Wait a minute, when you say reduction, you're paying child support to her.
Yes.
Who does the child live with?
Me.
He comes to court asking for a child support reduction, claiming his daughter lives with him while still attending school near her mother. At first, it sounds reasonable, but the judge instantly senses confusion because something about this arrangement doesn't follow basic court rules.
But she goes to school with her.
It's not a... Wait a minute.
Yes,
you all know that's not how this works, right?
What?
The person who the child lives with does not pay child support. The person who the child does not live with pays child support.
Well, ma'am, originally we had an agreement with the court.
And it's Your Honor or Judge.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Oh, go ahead.
My bad. We originally had an agreement, but she goes to night school. So, our daughter lives with me.
Okay,
but she goes to her
cute
school.
That you guys have an agreement.
Yes, ma'am.
But the person that the child lives with does not pay child support.
When the judge hears he's paying child support to the parent the child does not live with, the courtroom shifts. The judge pauses, then explains a fundamental rule: child support flows toward the custodial household, not away from it. And that's only the beginning.
You understand that, right, ma'am?
Yes, but I'm the one that pays for her schooling.
How much is her schooling?
It's $600 a month.
$600 a month. But the child lives with him. She has needs outside of school. You understand that, right?
Yes, I understand.
So the child is living with you.
Yes.
You're paying for her day-to-day expenses.
Absolutely.
You're paying for her extracurricular activities, I'm assuming, right?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
What are you paying for besides school?
I only pay for school and the food that she eats on a day-to-day basis.
You put food in his house?
He insists there was an agreement allowing this setup, mentioning school arrangements and past understandings. But agreements don't override law. The judge presses harder, clarifying custody and residence, making it clear informal deals won't excuse improper payments anymore.
Why don't y'all just get back together?
No, that's not a good idea.
That doesn't make any sense.
She's kind of volatile. So we like each other outside of a relationship, but in a relationship it's kind of volatile. So
okay,
yeah,
so guys, that's not how this works. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You should not be paying child support to her, and the child lives with you. Are you giving him the money back?
No.
The father argues he covers private school tuition, $600 monthly. The judge acknowledges education costs but reminds him school isn't the only expense. Housing, food, daily care, and activities all matter. Paying tuition alone doesn't erase full parental responsibility.
What are you doing with the money?
I spend it on her schooling. And
You spend it on what?
using it to pay for her schooling.
To pay for her school, but she does not live with you. You know what? How much money you make a year?
I make $50,000 a year.
Wait, hold up.
Did I say something wrong?
I didn't know you had a job.
What do you mean, hold up?
I didn't know she had a job.
Wait a minute, you didn't tell him you worked?
I just started working.
See, you're coming in here playing these games. Look, we're not here to play games, okay? He should have known that you were working.
When asked why they don't reunite, he explains the relationship is volatile. That honesty changes nothing. The judge states clearly personal relationships don't change financial obligations. Then comes the critical question. If he pays support, is that money ever returned?
And you should not be taking money away from him, and you have a job and you're making how much?
I'm making $50,000 a year.
$50,000 a year? You know what? You think it's a game.
In all honesty, Judge, I
In
just
all
started
honesty,
working.
you think it's a game. That's not cute. and this is not funny, this is a serious matter. This man is paying child support for a child who lives with him.
She admits the money isn't returned. Instead, it's used freely. The judge immediately focuses on income, asking how much she earns. The answer shocks the room: $50,000 a year. Suddenly, this case becomes about hidden facts, not confusion.
He has to pay extra money for his expenses and everything. You understand that? So you have a 2-bedroom home or
Yes, ma'am.
apartment?
Yes, ma'am.
He has to get an extra bedroom. That's extra money that he could be saving. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Electricity be all the other expenses. They're increasing. While you're sitting on $50,000 a year. Okay. So, based on the calculation I have here, have your gross at $4,166.67. Brings your net down to $3,266.81.
The judge calls it out directly. This is not a game. One parent covers housing, utilities, and an extra bedroom, while the other collects money despite earning income. Courtroom patience disappears as fairness becomes the only priority moving forward.
How many children do you have, ma'am?
Just one.
Just one? Okay. That's going to be based on 20%. So child support is $653.37. You can close your mouth. It's okay. You're getting $600 right now from him, and you make $50,000 a year. Who pays health insurance for this child?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
$150.
$150. How often are you paid?
I get paid every 2 weeks now.
Okay.
Now the math begins. Income, net pay, and state guidelines are calculated carefully. The judge explains every step, ensuring transparency. With only one child involved, the percentage is applied and the financial direction of this case starts flipping rapidly.
So for the child only, it's $150?
Yes, ma'am.
You do understand that a part of the child support obligation is to pay health insurance. The two of you understand that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you, ma'am, will be paying $653.37 plus $150 as medical reimbursement for the child, which brings your monthly obligation to $803.37.
Health insurance enters the equation next. The father pays it, and the judge reminds both parents medical coverage is part of child support. Reimbursement is added, increasing the obligation further. The number climbing higher visibly changes the mood inside court.
And again, you can close your mouth because that's what it's going to be.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Any other questions, anything else pertaining to the child? We're not here to play games, ma'am. You need to do what's right by him as well as by your child. Everybody clear?
Yes, ma'am.
If nothing further, you all are dismissed.
The final ruling lands hard. She now owes over $800 monthly. The judge shuts down reactions, reminding everyone court is serious business. What began as a request for reduction ends in reversal. Games were played and completely exposed. But case 1 was just the warm-up, because the next parent thought quitting his job would fool the court. Case 2. He quit a $95,000 job to lower child support. The judge wasn't buying it.
Mr. Navarro,
Hello,
did I pronounce your name correctly?
that's correct. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
You brought this case before the court?
That's correct.
Okay. What's going on?
So basically, she didn't show up today, as you can see. I'm used to that. 2 kids. I'm actually making $95,000 a year. I've recently quit my job in hopes that maybe you might be able to help me relieve some of the stress of affording a higher child support bill.
Did you really just come in here and say that?
Well, I mean, I thought that would be, I thought that was what people do.
He opens confidently, admitting he earned $95,000 yearly and quit his job hoping for reduced child support. The judge freezes, processing what was just said. This courtroom moment signals trouble because intentional unemployment rarely earns sympathy here.
No, that is what people try to do, but I definitely don't do that.
Well, from my understanding, I thought that, that was something that I had the opportunity and the option of doing. I mean, obviously, if I'm not making a certain amount of money anymore, then I should be able to have a less of a, child support payment.
Okay, well, let's have a conversation.
Okay,
You quit your job,
correct.
making $95,000 a year.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you go out of town on trips with the kids?
Yeah, I do a lot of traveling, you know. Sometimes.
That wasn't my question.
He explains his logic, believing lower income would lower support. The judge listens, unimpressed. Then travel questions begin. Trips are frequent, expensive, and revealing. The conversation quietly shifts from employment to lifestyle, and that shift changes everything, instantly.
Do you do a lot of traveling with the kids?
No, it's mostly me and my girlfriend.
Where do you and your girlfriend go?
We go, oh, well, it's, you know, all over the world, let's just say that. We do all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff. Like what? Tell me some of the places that you
Trips
guys
to
go.
trips to, I've been to Africa the past year. Europe. I love
Africa.
water, things of that nature. Beautiful Mother Nature, sightseeing and things of that.
Oh, that is wonderful. No. So who pays for your girlfriend to go?
I do.
Africa, Europe, luxury destinations, and none of these trips include his children. Instead, they're taken with his girlfriend, fully paid by him. Every answer tightens the spotlight, turning vacations into evidence and exposing priorities the court cannot ignore.
You pay for your girlfriend. Wait a minute, let me get
Yes.
this straight. Mr. Navarro,
Yes.
you made $95,000 a year.
I did. I don't know anymore.
You did. You quit intentionally, thinking that I would reduce your child support, but yet you've gone to Africa and Europe and you've taken your girlfriend and you paid for her to go as well?
Yes.
And you have not taken either of your children, that's correct?
No, that's true. I've taken them on one trip to Disney World and we had a blast. Yeah.
No, that's not how this works.
Okay.
The judge connects the dots. He quit intentionally, traveled internationally, and funded his girlfriend's trips while claiming financial stress. A single Disney trip with his kids doesn't balance the scale. Courtroom tolerance evaporates as accountability takes center stage. Immediately.
So yeah, no. Although she is not here today because she was served, she should have been here today.
I understand. That doesn't help my case?
No, that does not help your case because you came in this courtroom and said that you made $90,000 a year and you intentionally quit with the hopes that you would come to court today and I would just give you what you're asking for. Yeah, that's not how this works.
It's not.
You're a guy. If you were not a guy, I would call you I would tell you by Felicia.
Yeah.
Because that's just ridiculous.
Even though the other parent doesn't appear, the judge makes it clear being served means court proceeds. Absence offers no protection. His plan collapses as the judge explains this hearing is valid, enforceable, and moving forward without delay.
I completely understand where you're coming from.
Obviously you don't, because you are trying to make a mockery of this courtroom.
I meant no disrespect to you, and that was not my intention.
Oh no, you didn't disrespect me. You disrespected your children.
Okay, I can
You
see where
are
you're saying that.
wanting to get a reduction in child support so you can continue to take, what's your girlfriend name?
Melissa.
So you can take Melissa on rendezvous, right?
Yes.
No.
He apologizes, claiming no disrespect. The judge corrects him sharply. This isn't disrespect toward court, but toward his children. Seeking reductions to fund romantic travel crosses a line. Sympathy disappears completely as the judge reframes responsibility with unmistakable clarity.
Yeah, that's not what's getting ready
It's
to
not
happen.
it's not just that. It's there's other things that I would like to do. I would like to spend more time with my kids. If she were here, then I
Oh,
would be able to.
when were you going to spend more time with your kids? Because she doesn't have to be here for you to do that.
Well, yeah, but I have to have. There's not a good communication skill between the two of us.
There's obviously not a good communication between us because you're still going to pay that same amount of Actually, let's see. Do you work a second job at all?
No,
Or
I do
your income
not.
is still
No,
$95,000?
No, I've actually been very well blessed to be able to save my money, and so the things that I have now.
Mr. Navarro,
Yes.
you're giving me a heart attack up here, okay?
Okay.
You're
I don't-
giving me
I
a
don't
heart
under-
attack
I
up
don't
here.
understand how. I can't even.
Despite claiming hardship, he admits saving money while traveling abroad. The contradiction is undeniable. The judge recalculates income based on earning potential, not choices. Quitting voluntarily doesn't erase obligation, and court will not reward strategic unemployment. Ever.
You're saving money,
Yes.
but you're going to Europe and Africa. So you're saving money. Where y'all going next? Aruba?
Well, I have money saved for the kids.
No. Okay. So Yeah, this is what's gonna happen. Your child support is not gonna be reduced. I'm
Okay.
denying that relief. It is going to stay at what it's currently at. $95,000 a year. I have your gross at $7,916.67. Net at $6,183.88 based on 2 kids,
That's correct.
right? 2 children.
The ruling is clear. No reduction, no relief. Child support remains exactly the same. The judge explains the numbers slowly, ensuring understanding. Over $1,200 monthly stands firm, unaffected by vacations, excuses, or personal lifestyle decisions.
So 20.63%, that makes your child support obligation $1,275.73. You need to have Melissa help you pay that amount since she wants to go out of town with you.
If I don't have income now, how am I supposed to continue?
Let's see, how much did it cost you to go to Africa for you and Melissa?
Do we really have to discuss this matter?
Yeah, we do. You came to me. Yes, you're going to discuss whatever I ask you.
Let's just say, I mean, tops probably around 15.
15 what?
15,000.
$15,000 to go to
For
Africa.
both of us, correct.
One final question seals everything. How much did Africa cost? $15,000. The courtroom reacts silently. Court is not a travel sponsor. Every dollar spent becomes proof against him, and there's nothing left to argue now.
You didn't come in this court and give me a ticket to go to Africa? So, absolutely not, sir. Is there anything else further that you need? Because I have no more time to waste.
Well,
on
at this point,
foolishness.
no. I mean, obviously, there's nothing that I can say that's gonna, make the situation better for me.
Obviously not.
No.
Not at all. Nothing further, you're dismissed.
All right. Thank you.
With patience exhausted, the judge dismisses the case. The message is unmistakable. Court doesn't fund choices that ignore children. This attempt to outsmart the system backfires completely, leaving consequences unchanged and intentions fully exposed. After deception and shortcuts fail, the final case shows what happens when someone comes prepared. Case 3. He brought receipts to court. Judge reduced child support on the spot.
Mr. Wilson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here today to request that the court reduce my child support that I currently pay my ex-wife. Currently I pay $800 a month, but up until last year I worked for the city, and now I'm currently self-employed, and I make considerably less money. So I was requesting that my child support be lowered to reflect that.
Before we go any further, where is Mrs. White?
I don't know.
You sent her notice that she was supposed to be here today, right?
Yes, she was served.
Okay.
He requests a reduction respectfully, explaining a real job change. Formerly employed by the city, he's now self-employed and earning less. Proper notice was served immediately. The judge recognizes this case carries a different tone entirely.
So, I guess she didn't understand how serious this was today. All right. So you said that you used to work for the city,
Yes.
and now you're self-employed.
Yes, I am.
And what do you do self-employed?
I own a tow truck business company.
Okay. Are you making more money or less money now?
I'm making less money. I have a lot more expenses being self-employed, but I make less money.
All right. All right.
Running a tow truck business, he explains higher expenses and reduced income. No exaggeration, no excuses. The judge listens carefully, because this explanation aligns with documented reality. Honesty immediately shifts how the court evaluates this request.
So based on what you provided to the court, you have some receipts
Yes, I do.
showing what you pay in what daycare expenses. I also see a 1099 here that you have from workers. You have what, 2 employees?
Yes.
Then I'm also seeing a tax return here. Based on this tax return, I have your earnings. It has gone down. It has gone down.
Receipts, tax returns, and 1099s are reviewed closely. The judge confirms income has genuinely declined. Unlike previous cases, the paperwork matches the testimony. Preparation speaks louder than words, and credibility begins working in his favor.
I have you at about $3,700 now.
Yes, that's
For
about
gross.
right. I make about $47,000 a year.
All right, so you say you pay $200 a month in health insurance
For him, yes.
and this is for him only, full
Yes.
coverage for only him, not you and him.
Yeah, it's about, with both of us, it's about $450.
Okay, just want to make sure because you don't get any credit for yourself. It's only credit for health insurance for your son. You
Understood.
understand that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Health insurance costs are clarified carefully. Only the child qualifies for credit, not the parent. The judge explains this distinction clearly, ensuring accuracy. This precision matters because court rulings rely on verified numbers, not assumptions or emotional arguments.
So based on that, I have your net and giving you credit for the $200 that you pay in health insurance for your son. Comes out to about $2,834.23, which would bring your new child support amount to $566.85.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson, I do appreciate you being here today and being timely. Thank you. I didn't want you to think that just because Mrs. White decided not to show up today for court, that the court could not move forward.
With proper credits applied, the judge recalculates support. The number drops to a fair amount reflecting true income. No tension fills the room, only clarity. This is how lawful adjustments are made, when real change is proven.
Because in Texas courts, once you are served your own notice with a hearing, you have to appear. And if you do not appear, the other side who's bringing the case does still have the opportunity to ask the court for some sort of relief. So you're here today asking for your child support to be reduced. You submitted evidence to support your stance. She had the opportunity to be here and contest whatever it was that you submitted in court, your 1099s, your tax return, even some of the receipts that you provided. But it was a missed opportunity for her because she decided not to come to court.
The judge explains a crucial lesson: missing court is a mistake. Proper service allows hearings to proceed. Because one parent showed up prepared and followed procedure, relief was possible. Responsibility opens doors, excuses never will.
So in the future, whenever you need to come back to court, maybe to change your order, life change or something like that, just make sure that you always send notice to that other person, because you are able to still receive some sort of relief although they fail to show up. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there anything further?
No.
Okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you. You're welcome. You are dismissed.
The case closes respectfully. Evidence mattered. Honesty mattered. The judge encourages proper notice for future changes. Unlike the others, this parent leaves with a fair outcome, proof that court rewards preparation, not manipulation. 3 parents, 3 strategies, 3 outcomes. Court isn't about confidence, it's about proof. If this opened your eyes, like, subscribe, and comment. This is Judge Zone, where the truth always wins.